name is Jeff Ewelt. I'm the Executive Director of Zoo Montana. A zookeeper has quite a responsibility of making sure their animals in their care are actually taken care of, not only physically, but mentally as well. A zoo director not only does that, but is in charge of the whole facet of the zoo. So anything from concessions to the front desk admissions, to the maintenance of the facility, to the animal care. And I'm passionate about the underdogs of the world. The animals, and people for that matter, that don't get the recognition they need. And sometimes these can be the animals or the people that are the most important in this world. Everybody always asks me what my favorite animal is. Vultures, by far, the best animal out there. And they have such cool characteristics, and they gross people out, and I love that. They are so important to our environment because they're nature's garbage man. We didn't have them, there'd be dead animals everywhere, there'd be disease. They've got that big nose, that big hole in their nose to actually push blood out. So when they're gorging on a carcass and there's some bloody in there, they can push out that blood out of that nose. So that's what that big worm is for. I think my purpose is to help give our animals a voice. I don't want to sound crazy when I say that, but I think we owe it to them as humans to kind of give these guys a voice of why they need to be here. Wolves are a prime example of that. The wolf here in Montana is one of my favorite animals to talk about because we saw firsthand, right here in this state, what happens when you throw things out of balance. Top predator was gone. The elk, the deer, all those prey items came down out of the mountains and started hanging out in the lower pastures. Well, what they would do is they would eat the saplings of some of these aspen trees and cottonwoods, and as they would eat those saplings, those trees could not grow. As the trees could not grow, they did not provide the shade that was crucial to the river systems. And what would happen is the shade would disappear, the sun would bake these river systems, the fish would start leaving, the reptiles and amphibians would die off, the beavers would leave, and so basically you saw a breakdown of the ecosystem because the top predator was gone. Well, what happened is in 1995, when the wolves were reintroduced to the Yellowstone National Park, we started seeing those prey items heading back up into the mountains. Well, that allowed the trees to grow, the shade came back, the river system came back, and the ecosystem recovered. Mother Nature's a very persistent woman, and if you give her the opportunity to recover, she will, and we saw that in Yellowstone, but let's not make it to the point where maybe one day she can't recover. I think for me, my number one passion is educating the world about nature. Yeah, I'm a true believer that if you're passionate about what you do, it's not work. I love being able to see the looks on a child's face when I bring the lynx into the classroom and see them light up. I love being able to let somebody hold a tarantula that's terrified of a tarantula and hearing them say, I held a tarantula today. That to me is rewarding for what I do, and that takes all those stresses, just wipes them right out. I think the meaning of life is to enjoy every moment of it. And I often think about, okay, what we're doing here, certainly it matters right now, but in 5 billion years when the sun consumes Earth and we're all gone, was it worth stressing out about, X, Y, Z? No, not at all. So I think enjoy your life now, enjoy what you have. That's what life is all about, is enjoying the time you have. Don't be miserable, it's not worth it. Don't waste yourself. You only live once, take advantage of it.